Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon.
And I am a rail enthusiast who loves going up and down the country, riding on the trains, filming and taking photos of them as well. These videos of my railway journeys can differ sometimes as they can go to plan or will go bad.
Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Hello everyone and welcome to, we're actually in the travel lodge at Romford again. Now, there was no video getting down to London yesterday because I didn't do one, to be honest, but I'll quickly put in what I did yesterday in this video. But first, today we've got a plan. Well, I've actually got a plan till 4:30 at least, and then after that it's do my own thing again. But just get it up on my phone. We are going to West Hampstead because there's an empty stock football charter passing through there. Then I'm going to Newbury Park and Leytonstone because the 1960s stock recording train is out and about today on the Central line. Then I'm going to go to Hobbiton because I've just found out there's a Class 172 DMU going to Tyseley from Ilford. It's just probably had its toilet fitted, so it's been sent up to Tyseley now. I don't know which unit it is. It could be two actually. Then we're going to have a look at 3 stations between Upminster and Barking, which will be explained what I did yesterday. And then that's it for now. But after that it's making it up as I go along, so I could be doing anything after 4:30. But before I get started with this video, yesterday when I came down to London I had a look at some disused stations down here. So before we start off with the video there will be probably about a minute montage kind of thing of photos coming up now of disused stations that I've visited. So we're going to have a quick look at them and then we're going to go straight to the video. We're now at West Hampstead. Now this is not the Thamesling platform, so this is not the underground platforms, this is the North London Line platform. Now we've just been here for about half an hour now roughly. We have got the football charter empty stock working through here, which is the 267s that went through at good speeds as well. We'll go back to Stratford after this because we're going to get the 1960s tube stock for a couple of hours, chasing that. But also we just wait to see if there's a class 710 EMU coming through here as well. I don't think there is, but I'm just going to see if there is or not before I go. Well, that was interesting. Fortunately, I did not catch this on film, but I'm not going to have a moan about it. I'm just going to say what's happened. But when the last train that went out towards Wilson Junction, the driver opened his cab and he said, basically, I'm not allowed to take a photo of the train because it's distracting the driver. I turned around and said to him, I don't use flash, which I don't anyway on the camera, but said it's still distracting, so and asked me please not to do it. Unfortunately, it's one of those things. It's like, yeah, you got a point. It's kind of distracting a little bit, but basically, he should have his eyes on the tracks, not on me. Well, actually, he should have his eyes on the station anyway, because in case someone jumps in front of him, which hopefully we don't want to see that, to be honest. But it's one of those things. I'm not going to moan about it. I'll leave you to decide in the comments about it, to be honest. So feel free to comment about that incident I've just said, to be honest. I'm at Finchley Road and Frognal. Now, I was actually going to leave West Hampstead to head back to Stratford for the 1960s tube stop because I didn't think the 710 wasn't running. But I did notice there was something running behind that train that just left. So I'm going to hop off here, see what it is, and then get the next one to Stratford.
Hackney Wick and Stratford. This train is formed of 5 coaches.
Which is the train actually caught at West Hampstead. Nope, that was a 37 that went through, 37601. So we're going to catch this next one to Stratford now, which is running 4.5 minutes late. So I might have to rush to get the underground train I want to get to Newbury Park in time for the 1960 tube stock that I plan to catch. just now leaving Newbury Park now. I've been waiting over half an hour for it, to be honest. It's 13:27 now and the thing hasn't shown up. So I'm going to go down to Honchurch next, or maybe go to Hackney Central. I've got some unfinished business at Hackney Central. Yeah, you know what? I will go to Hackney Central. Decided to not film at Honchurch now. We're at Hackney Central Station, which about sometime last year, January, February time, there was a guy who came out the booking office there. They said that I couldn't film here, so I went to Hackney Downs instead, which is literally just up there. So we're going to film here for an hour, hopefully get the Class 172s through here, and then we're on to Romford after this. I'll go back to the hotel though, because we're going to do the Upminster branch. now back at Romford. Don't worry, we're not going back to the hotel. We're actually going to get this train which is just arriving now. The Class 315 is on an Upminster shuttle. Going to go to Upminster by Emerson Park.
Welcome to this London Overground service for Upminster. We will be calling at Emerson Park and Upminster.
We are now at Upminster Bridge. Now, this station I've actually been wanting to do for ages, to be honest, but I never got round to it. So I thought, well, I'm in the area today of Upminster, so I thought, well, I might as well do this station. I might just have half an hour here, but you get your District Line services Upminster to Ealing Broadway, Richmond, and I've got the Wimbledon. Yes, Wimbledon, Ealing Broadway and Richmond. And then over here, there are some tracks down there which are your C2C lines, which take you to Upminster to Fenchurch Street. So we're going to be here for a bit, and then we're going to move on to do 3 stations to get some disused stuff. Now at Honchurch, because I've only gone off here for a few minutes because I wanted to check this side of the station, which is where the London, Tilbury and Southend platform used to be. I'll tell you what, the platforms are still there in good nick. I'll tell you that. Anyway, we can have a quick look, and then we're going to move on to Dagenham East to have a look there at the disused station of the former London, Tilbury and Southend. But I'll tell you what though, that is still in good condition, even though it probably closed in the 60s.
service, and on the overground there are some relays being used to
This is the disused platforms of Becontree for the London Tilbury and Southend Railway. Unlike the others, which are still, don't get me wrong, this is still in good condition. It's got a good fence on it, but it's a bit overgrown, as you can tell with the trees. It's a bit overgrown, but the platforms are still in good nick. Can't go wrong with that.
customers are reminded.
Welcome aboard the C2C rail service to Fenchurch Street, calling at West Hampstead.
Actually, I didn't do it yourself. What? Completely. What time? Do you know something to do or should I go back and get it? With me.
done is we've actually left Victoria to come to Clapham Junction, and then at Clapham Junction I go to Waterloo because I found where the first site of the London Necropolis Railway was. I thought it was somewhere else last night, but unfortunately I was wrong. So going into Waterloo, because it's actually where the tracks are now out to Waterloo, is where the first site of the London Necropolis Railway was. Straight ahead of you is where the first station was of the London Necropolis Railway. It was literally, just here. I'm now back at London Euston. They've just started to call the passengers for this train, the 2046 to Crewe. I'm already here waiting for it. I've just had something to eat, and I'm going to head back to Rugeley on this train, which is 350-103. I'm now on 17501, heading back to Rugeley town. Haven't left Rugeley Valley yet. It's been one of those days that have been disappointing, to be honest.
This is the 2242 to Birmingham New Street, calling the Rugeley town, hence with Cannock Roadwood, Bloxwich North, Bloxwich Walsall, Cambridge Parkway, Birmingham New Street.
Are you done? You're done. Right. Went to West Hampstead, got the empty stock football charter, but no 710 showed up, and instead of Jobsworth turned up. Well, that's what you could call it, but it's not really. But unfortunately, didn't want me to take photos of my trains were arriving because it was distracting. To be fair, you should be looking up ahead, but like I said, comment down below on that one. They went to Newbury Park, waiting for the 1960s tube stock recording train. Never showed up. That's another disappointment. So then we went to Hackney Central instead of Hobbiton. Managed to film at Hackney Central this time, so that was a big bonus. But the Class 172 DMUs were going to Tyneside didn't show up. So anything I was trying to get today didn't show up. And then after that, it was just went to Romford again, where we started off in the morning. Got the shots at Upminster, then filmed at Upminster Bridge, which I've been dying to film there for ages, but I managed to do it today. Then I went to Honchurch, Dagenham East and Becontree, because they had 3 disused stations there. Just have a look at them. They went to Fenchurch Street to get to Shadwell because there was another disused station there, which roughly is where Shadwell DRR station is now. I'm about to leave in a second, so you can hear the turbos going in a second, or the diesel multiple unit. But yeah, then went to Victoria, went to Waterloo via Clapham Junction, found out where the current site of the first Necropolis station was, and after that went back to Euston to get home. That's it really, so that was the day. Bit disappointed, but it was alright a bit. Now my next trip will be the 13th of April, because I'm actually going to go down to Nuneaton, and I'm going to do something which you can't do yet, but you will be able to do from September. It's catch a train from Nuneaton to Blackpool North, because it will be a charter train, which Les Ross 86259. It will be explained the next one, because what happened when I went on the Cathedrals Express, no, the Winter Cumbria Mountain Express, sorry, is all explained in that one, but I'll explain in the next video. So I'm going to finish off that. You can subscribe to it at Siren Trains Rail Journeys at Facebook, Siren Trains at Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching, and the closing scene will be this train departing Rugeley Town Station.